What is up, everybody? Happy Wednesday, guys. I hope you guys are off to a beautiful start to your Wednesday. I know I am. I've been fucking grinding all day. We got a couple contracts that should be getting fucking signed today. I'm just waiting for the one of my our mobile homes who are gonna get locked up that the seller will be calling me back here shortly. And I'm just fucking feeling good today, guys. I hope you guys are all fucking living the dream right now. I'm ready to lock up some deals, y'all. We're gonna get a couple fucking deals locked up today. And today I'm gonna get right into this action. I've been calling all morning, and I'm just like the hands feeling fucking hot. So we gotta ride this wave when you feel like this, guys. Woke up at like 4:30 this morning, feeling fucking fantastic, and then literally just went to the gym, killed my leg workout. I probably looked like a lunatic this morning at the gym. All the people here in Medellin were like, "What the fuck is this gringo doing? Why does he fucking look so crazy right now?" But my bad. I was just working out. I was doing legs. I was fucking shaking and shit because I was pushing myself so hard. But that's the shit you guys got to go through. You got to put yourselves through some pain every fucking day, and that's when you're gonna feel the fucking greatest. So I'm gonna get right on these calls, though, guys. I want to fucking call right now. I got a lot of follow ups that I've been getting through, and we got some leads that came in. Just gonna get right into this shit. Is it Hermilia? Oh no, she's the one that just didn't answer me. Let me see if this one's still fucking pending. Cool. Let's get it. Good morning, Jamie. What's up, my brother? We got my boy Mike on here. What's good? Kelsey, what up? I hope you guys are all doing good today. I'm ready to get some fucking money today. I don't know about you guys, but we're gonna get some fucking money up here. Let's start these calls. This guy I'll call for my cell phone. 207-1865. Let's try one extra time. Fuck it. Flipaholic said, "Teach me how to be a closer, Joey." I got you, brother. You got to just follow that fucking script you got. That's all you got to do. Just it's repetition after repetition after repetition. The only way to mastery or the no competence builds confidence. Don't forget that, brother. You literally got to just go through the motions so many fucking times that you just know this shit like the back of your hand, and then you're gonna sound like you're just spewing fucking confidence on the phones. That's how this shit fucking happens. Competence builds confidence. Don't ever forget that shit, people. Hold on. Let's keep these calls going. Patricia. Okay, this was this lady. Hi, Patricia. This is Joey calling back. We had spoke about your house in Allentown a couple weeks ago. How's it going today? Oh, jeez. Okay, let's see if we could beat it, or at least just be an offer that could actually get this done for you. So, how much are you looking to get for it, first of all? Okay, so you're looking for around 75. Okay. And if I could get you a number that made you happy, you're ready to start the process right now? Okay, because I just basically the way my process works, I'm gonna ask you a couple questions on the property, and then I'll get you an offer on this call. As long as that offer makes sense for you, I'll send you over a purchase agreement that we'll both go over together. And then as long as everything in that agreement's good, we'll both sign it. I'll send it over to a title company that'll keep you protected as a seller and then us as the buyers. And then we'll pick a closing date you're choosing to receive the money. And that'll come with the wire transfer certified check. So would that be fair? Okay, perfect. So tell me what's going on with the property condition wise. How's the foundation and structure of it right now? Where were they leaking from? Okay. Was it the plumbing that was leaking? Okay. Do you know where it was coming from though? The yeah. What? Okay. So probably it was might have been something with the roof then. Got it. Yeah. Okay. Understood. Okay. So it's a 4-year-old roof, and then no, no, I'm not sorry. It's about a 14-year-old roof. Sorry about that. Yes. And then what about the major mechanicals? Was the electrical ever rewired, or did you ever put new plumbing in? New sewer line. Okay. But all I'm sorry, all the mechanicals though they are original. Okay. Okay. Understood. Okay. Um, and then what, like inside the house? I mean, just hearing what I'm listening to right now, it sounds like we're probably gonna have to do all new wiring, plumbing, and then put. Is there HVAC in there? Is there any yeah, an HVAC system? Got it. Understood. Okay. And what's the reason you're selling this? Got it. Where are you heading to? Got it. Is it out of state though? Got it. Got it. Okay. Are you thinking of getting out of the cold or something? I feel you with that. I grew up in New Jersey my whole life, and I'm actually in Colombia right now. I'm probably gonna be moving down to Florida soon. Yeah, yeah. It is gorgeous. It's just a completely different lifestyle. I like traveling a lot, so like I because my business is fully remote, I literally can kind of make calls from wherever. And then I have partners that are out there in Allentown and a lot of the other states that we invest in, so it makes it really easy for me to just get up and go whenever I want to. But no, I own my own business. We're not too big, but we do invest in a couple different states in the country. Yes, ma'am. Just working, and just going out for some good dinners, stuff like that. Little salsa dancing here and there. I said a little bit of salsa dancing here and there. Oh no, it is so cheap. I got like a couple pieces of steak for like the end of this week. I probably got like 8 slices of steak. It was like $12. Like the nicest cut of steak I've seen in a while. Yeah, no, it's just a different lifestyle out here. I have no complaints. Wait, are you thinking of going down? Got it. J- No, that makes a lot of sense. Okay. So you were gonna get into like buy and hold then, or fix and flipping? What were you thinking of doing? Like glamping or something like that? Ah, okay. Absolutely. No, it is a very good business and from every angle. Like there's wholesaling, there's flipping, there's holding, like there's just so many different ways to make money in this industry. I always tell people it just depends on your situation, money wise, obviously. Like if you have no money, wholesaling is a really good route to do. If you have some money to spend, then maybe buying, holding, getting rental properties. Airbnb's been good, but you got to be very careful now because there's certain areas that are cracking down and they're creating like these crazy rules for people that were trying to invest in Airbnbs. Got it. Absolutely. No, yeah, you definitely got to be careful with it, but there is good money in it. What I tell everybody, if you're going to do an Airbnb, still buy it at the price you would buy it if you could just do a long-term rental, and then at least you're covered from every angle. Yeah. And if there's ever I have my old business partner literally stayed at a glamping site like a couple times with his girlfriend, and they loved it. It was upstate New York. Yeah. So I know it's, and then one of my friends is actually, I think she's buying like a huge plot of land and she's gonna make like a gigantic thing for glamping with like a bunch of units for it. I'm sure you'll get there though. It's just obviously the timing has to be right, but if there's anything I could ever do to help, I'm always here to be a resource too. Absolutely. Absolutely. And then how quickly do you need to get this done? Because it sounds like you obviously still got to get like your next place figured out and stuff. It would like yeah. If the contract's up, as long as we could come to terms on a number, I'll make this the simplest process for you ever. We just got to make sure we get it at the right price, and then we could just do a purchase agreement today, and then if you need time, I could give you as much time as you need, kind of thing, and we could always make adjustments with the closing date if need be, or anything like that to just make this easy on you. Yeah, I mean, as long as we come to terms that we can get an agreement in place, like I'll make sure that this part goes simple, and then everything else you got to get sorted out. Can you hear me better now? Is it still cutting out? Okay. Okay, cool. So I was just saying, as long as, like, if we come to terms in a number today, usually our offers are only valid for about 24 hours. So as long as we come to terms, like, I'll make sure that we make this super simple on you. We'll give you enough time to get everything else sorted out that you need to, and then we'll get you your money in a timely manner if need be, or if you need some time, we'll give you the time too. That's easy. It's just a matter of like, as long as we come to terms in a number, we'll just get the agreement in place now, open up title, start working on getting this thing done for you. And then once you have time, like once you get everything else sorted out, at least you know this will be done, and then we'll get everything rolling. So give me about a minute. Let me just place you on a brief hold. My name's Joey Bibbo. Bibbo. Yes. Look, give me about a minute. I'm just gonna talk to my partner and place you on a brief hold, and I'll tell you exactly where we could be at, and hopefully we can come to terms on a number and get this thing done. Okay, 2 seconds, please. So this one's kind of weird because like there's some comps that sold for 121. I gotta just check these out really quick. But there's also comps that sold for 180 and 160. And this is a row house, but everything in this area is row houses, so that's not the end of the world. This one that sold for 121 was as is, not fixed up. Let's get it. It was an end unit though, and I don't believe hers is. 26 was cedar. That one was also, it was like basically the same exact model. The house next door sold for 135. That was in the middle. That was as is. Cool. And then I see some rental comps went for 1,600 in these little row houses. That one had an extra bedroom though. 1,500 extra bedroom. Okay, she wants 75K. Okay. So this is 1,000 square feet. Let's try and get 45K rehab. Let's call it 160 ARV. As a flip, I know it's gonna be kind of tight. Okay. You still there, Patricia? So I know you said the 75K. If we could cover all the closing costs, and then with us, there's obviously no commissions involved at all. What would be the best number you'd be willing to take today to get this thing rolling? Okay. Okay. So what we're seeing on our end, we're probably going to get about 150 to 160 on the back end once we fully fix this thing up. Because everything that sold a little bit higher, what did have an extra bedroom as well. And then just to do the rehab, we're probably just going to do a full gut here just to fix all those leaks. And just because the electrical hasn't really been fixed up yet, it's probably going to cost us about 45 grand to 50 grand to do the rehab. So we can get this done for you. We can do it in about 60 days or less. And then obviously if we have to adjust the closing for you, because I know you want to still figure out exactly where you're going to go, but I'll make sure we could get you out of the cold as quick as possible. And then even if you need help, if you're thinking of Florida, wherever down south you're thinking of going, I have realtors kind of all over the country that might be able to help you. So we'll make this process as simple as on you as possible. My partner wanted to be closer to 50K, but I was able to get him to come up to 59,000 all cash. Okay, I mean, is that a number that you would consider? Okay, and got it. What else is there that you still got to figure out today? Yeah, it's almost 12. I just wanted to know if there's any way that we could just get the process started right now, just so we can make this as easy on you as possible and just start getting everything figured out. Understood. I mean, is there anything else that can make you more sure of it right now? And he's a realtor? S- So what's going to end up happening when you go to talk to him? I'm just going to be completely honest and transparent with you. He's probably going to tell you not to go with it, and he's probably going to tell you to list it with him so that he could get it done, and probably try to tell you he could get you a higher number. But whoever's going to buy this, it's really going to have to be an investor. So like obviously he you were supposed to list it a while ago with him. I know the contract already ran out. Is there any way that we could just get this done right now and just make this as painless and on you as possible? Is there any way that we could have a conversation, the three of us, and see if we could just come to a solution together? Could you try giving him a call really quick? Okay, so we can set up a call with him in an hour. Okay. Yeah, let's do that, and then hopefully we could just get this thing started today for you, and get you down south out of this cold. Okay. Thank you so much, Patricia. I'll talk to you in about an hour. All right. Bye bye. Ah, I fucking was trying to just push as hard as I can there, guys. I feel like I was out of pushes there, so I was like, "Fuck it, I'll call you back in an hour. Let's just pray to God she calls me back in an hour, and if not, we keep it moving." But at 59K, that's a fucking. I could probably move it at 85K. So let me just put this in my calendar. I'll probably still be here on this live when I call her back, so you guys will see how that goes. 12:45 p.m. Alert me 5 minutes before. I told you guys we're getting multiple contracts today. That will be one of them. Oh, and we got a lead that just came in Newcomb, New York. Let's call him. Hi, is this Charles? My name's Joey. You just filled out our web form that you had a property you're looking to sell. Awesome, awesome. Let me see if I have the address. No, I just have Newcomb, New York. What is the actual address there? Hold on 1 second. Let me just pull that up really quick. 3 acres. It's one. Well, I'm sorry. You said 189, 84. Okay. Okay, Newcomb. Okay. And how much are you looking to get for that property? 180. Okay. And if I could get you a number that made you happy, would you be ready to start the process right now? Understood. Okay. So a little bit about my process. I'm just going to ask you a couple questions on the property and then I'll get you an offer on this call. As long as that offer makes sense for you, I'll send you over a purchase agreement that we'll both go over together. And then as long as everything in that agreement's good, we'll both sign it. We'll send it over to a title company that'll keep you protected as a seller and us as the buyers. And then we'll pick a closing date of your choosing to receive the money. And that'll come with a wire transfer certified check. But would that be good? Perfect. Perfect. Okay. So I'm sorry, how many acres did you say it was again? 3 acres. Okay, cool. 3 acres. And then how is the structure and the foundation of the house? Okay. Okay. So no cracks in the slab or anything like that? Cool. Okay. And then the structure of the cabin's good as well? Okay. And then how old is the roof on there? Okay. Okay. But you don't know the exact age at all? Got it. Okay. And then when I go inside the cabin, how's like the major mechanicals? Has the electrical ever been updated? The plumbing? Okay. Did you rewire everything too? Okay. So all new rewiring then. That's beautiful. Okay. Okay, so it's all copper. It's not knob and tube or anything. And then it's 200 amps, you said? Okay. And what about the plumbing? Okay.
he redid the bathroom altogether. He redid the plumbing underneath to make it more efficient. So we have a brand new bathroom. We got all the floors in the cabin redone with was it laminate flooring.
Okay.
We also had 6-panel doors put in where we had a door on the interior. We had
Wait, I'm
butcher block countertops in the kitchen.
okay.
Oh, so I'm missing something.
What was the new floors put throughout the whole house, or you said just in the bathroom?
No, throughout the whole house.
Okay. And then
We had electric put out to the garage. We have a two-car garage.
okay.
And we also had, well, we put the fixtures on the front of the garage, the lights, but we also had a 30 amp plug put on the front of the garage in case somebody had an RV they wanted to back up to. So
Okay.
plug it in. See if I can believe it's in there. We got the Culligan water system put in.
Kangen or Culligan?
Excuse me?
It's Culligan water system?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we have that put in. Oh, geez. We put a well in when we got the house because they were working off a spring.
Okay.
But we had a new well put in, so that's not very old.
And then is it septic?
Yes, definitely septic.
How old's the septic system?
I can't even venture to guess.
Okay, so it's probably a little bit older then.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'd probably want to change that. Okay. And so basically the whole inside of the house was essentially fully remodeled then.
Pretty much. Oh, between the kitchen and the living room, there was a wall. So you had to walk through a doorway and, separation between the rooms. We had a cutout put in there so that you could look through from the kitchen to the living room.
Okay.
And a small bar, a bar put in, like a small bar area from the kitchen looking into the living room. So that was done.
Got
I
it.
feel like I'm leaving something out. Oh, there's a wood burning stove in the fireplace.
Okay.
I have hot water baseboard done by oil. I have an interior in the basement oil tank.
It's an underground?
No, it's in the basement.
Okay.
Yeah, there's just this very small basement where the heater is, the oil tank, the Culligan filtration system, and the panel for the electric.
Understood. Okay. And what's the reason you're selling this?
Well, we originally lived in northern New Jersey,
What part of Jersey?
Sussex County.
Okay, I'm from West Orange myself.
Oh, well, we were originally from Bergen County, around Bergenfield, Dumont, Saddlebrook area.
Okay. Well, that's a nice area up there.
Yeah, but then, kids started getting older, so we wanted to make sure we had control of them. So we wanted a bigger house. We moved up to Sussex County, got a beautiful house at the time. 3,000 square foot house on top of a mountain ridge.
Oh wow.
It was a perfect house, but now our kids are grown. They got their own. That's why we sold the house. We moved up to the Adirondacks, and we have a 27-foot travel trailer. And that's actually down in North Carolina right now. We went down there for the winter, and we had some family issues going on up here. So right now I'm in northern New Jersey again with my wife, lending support to the family.
Oh,
And,
okay.
we'll probably be going down to North Carolina next week and staying down there until probably April. We want to be up there because for April they're having the total solar eclipse. And it's going to go right over our house, which is, to me, sounds different. Can't wait. We went to the one a few years ago down in Charleston, and it was phenomenal.
What is it they're having?
It's a solar eclipse.
Oh, okay, okay.
Lunar, it's a solar eclipse where, it's the middle of the day and everything goes dark.
Yeah.
It's really phenomenal to see.
That's insane.
Yeah, it really is. So we got family and friends coming up.
And that's at your house in Jersey. You're gonna be able to see it.
No, no, this is up in the Adirondacks. Yeah,
Got
we're
it.
good now. So
So are you So then I guess why are you selling this one? So you have another house in the Adirondacks as well?
no, no, no. We already sold the house that's in northern New Jersey.
Got it.
We bought the cabin, and you start having grandkids. That's 4 hours away, so we want to be closer. So we're going to move back down into the area, probably either in northeastern Pennsylvania or again in northwestern New Jersey.
Okay. So do you want to still I guess you want to be closing this house after that solar eclipse, it sounds like?
Yeah, probably sometime around May or June.
Okay. So what we could do, I mean, that might be able to get you guys more money, honestly, because if it's not something you need done super quick, we don't have to do it all cash. We could probably
Wow,
get this done for you and get you a better number than we would if we were going to do it all cash, honestly. And we just got to just would take a little bit more time to close.
wow, terrific.
Yeah. So and is everything okay with what was going on with your family?
Yes and no. Excuse me. You know, they whenever you have kids and they get married, you always wonder, geez, I hope this is gonna work. And it's not working for one of them, so
Oh, geez.
yeah, so we're here lending support.
Understood. I'm sorry to hear that. That is never easy.
No, it's not easy. And the tough part is the fact that we're best friends with my son's wife's parents, and in fact, we're supposed to be going on a cruise with them,
Oh,
and
wow.
it's not we're supposed to be. We are. Okay. Oh, can you hang on 1 second? My wife needs to say hang on.
Yeah.
Oh, my wife just looked up the sunless disclosure she has from when we bought the house,
Okay.
and that was 2017, and the septic was 3 years old.
Oh, beautiful. That makes it way better then. So it's 2024. I can't do math today, but we'll figure out how old it is.
2017, so 3 years before that, 2014.
Okay. Beautiful.
That's when we
That makes it way easier than beautiful. So you guys are still going on a cruise with them then?
we both said to each other, both couples said this doesn't affect our friendship because we were friends way before they even got together.
Yeah.
So this is our kids' problems. It's not ours. This is our
Absolutely.
kids' problems. We can be there for support, but we're not going to take any sides because we know that their daughter isn't that great altogether, and our son has problems. So let them work it out. It's between them.
No, absolutely. And that's a better way to be. Obviously, you got to be there to support them, but
Absolutely.
it's if you guys were friends before, like it's you can't let that taint the friendship, obviously.
In fact, they just sent us an invitation to come over to their house for Sunday for the Super Bowl. So I mean, it's. I'm glad it's turning out this way.
Absolutely.
Not the divorce so much, but even that's kind of it could be a blessing in disguise. You know.
It could be. I mean,
So
sometimes things like this have to happen, and it's
for
like
both of them, I think they both need to reevaluate what they're doing. You know.
absolutely.
It's tough though. It really is tough.
No, I could only imagine. I could only imagine. I grew up with a divorce, so like I know exactly what it's like to be a kid of it, but
Yeah.
obviously I'm not married myself yet or anything like that. So I'm taking my time with whenever I do find the right person. I'm just like, let me just make sure we're actually good, and then we'll end up doing it.
Let me ask you something. You said if we were willing to push the date back for getting selling the house, you might be able to do better than 180.
Not better than the 180. I would be better. I would be able to do better than a cash offer would do. Because if we're gonna do it cash, typically we'd have to pull money out of the house, either whether we're gonna flip it or just like even if we want to hold it and rent it, we would have to pull our money back out of it for it to make sense for us. So we'd be like well below the 180, obviously. But if you guys have more time, what we could do, I still got to like talk to my team and see exactly how much we could get you guys, but just depending on what we could do, we have another, it's called an equity protection program that we do. And basically what that would be where we work with our realtors. We actually would throw it up on the MLS, and then whatever number me and you agree on, you guys are going to net that full number. Like we cover all the closing costs, we cover all the realtor commissions. So you literally, whatever number we agree on, you guys would net that full number, and then we would actually get an end buyer that would just take it, get a mortgage on it, and that's why it would take a little bit longer. So that's where like you don't have to deal with the stress of listing it. All you got to do is just gain access, probably hopefully 2 to 3 times maximum, unless we have to do any inspections or appraisals. And then other than that, we just make it a super simple process on you guys. Yeah. So let me give me about like a minute. Let me just talk to my team really quick, see the best we could do for you guys, and then I'll be right back with an offer, and hopefully we can get this thing drawn up and started for you guys.
Sounds good.
Okay, just give me about a minute or two, max. So there's a fucking cabin, guys, that sold literally like a month ago, I think it was. When did shit close? For fucking 300 grand, 305. And it had one less bedroom and it had a way smaller lot size. Newer build, but their house is way more remodeled. So I'm kind of like, I put this shit out at fucking. Let me see what's listed over here. We gotta check the actives too, guys. And Jamie said he wants me to put my screen up for sharing. I just don't want to be giving everyone's addresses out, Jamie. That's why I never share my screen. But sometimes I will, depending on the deal. But let me see what's active in this area and see what we can't get done here. Oh wow. So there's literally one active house up here for fucking 800,000, and that's the only thing we're going to be competing against. So this is one of those deals we need time for. It's probably going to be like a fucking long ass contract, but I could probably get them the full fucking 180. You still there, Charles? Okay, so just really quick, where did you guys get the 180 from? Because the first thing we saw was obviously the Zestimate on the house. It's only 168, 100. Was there any comps or anything you guys had saw to justify the 180?
Well, considering the fact that there's not many houses available in Newcomb, and the taxes are extremely low, and it seems to be, it's called the heart of the Adirondacks. Newcomb is. Um, it's got a fantastic school system. If somebody was looking to go in there with kids,
Okay.
so the things that add up. So yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, and if we could make this super simple on you guys, and then obviously there's no commissions, no closing costs, so I don't know if there's a mortgage on the property, but you guys would net whatever we could give you. Is 180 the best you could do? Is there any better that we could do to get this done today?
179.
179. Okay, so not like literally like a G off. Okay, understood. So, what we're seeing, there's only one comp that's literally sold. It was a way newer build, sold for about 300,000. It was a 2004 build. So as long as your property is in as good of condition as I think it is, We can get this done for you guys where honestly, typically we would do a 60-day, but I'm probably just going to put a 90-day clause in the agreement because that'll get push you way past out. What's it called? That'll push us way past out after that solar eclipse happens. And then we'll make it where we can get a buyer probably locked in hopefully within the first month of it, and then it's just literally going through the mortgage and getting everything else done. The hard part about this area is just because it is upstate New York, things do tend to move a little bit slower there. That's why I'm saying let's try to do a 90-day close. Okay, but I'm gonna send you an agreement right now for the 180. Let's go over it, and then as long as you guys are good with everything in that agreement, let's just get it signed and get this whole thing started for you guys, and then we'll make this as easy on you as possible.
Sending me an agreement. I do have to have my attorney look at it.
Okay, do you have your attorney's info?
Offhand, I don't, because
Okay.
my wife just went upstairs, so I probably have to wait till after she comes back down.
Is there any way where if I could, like, our agreement's literally one page. If I could go over everything in the agreement with you and you felt fully comfortable with it, is there any way we could just use a title company instead of the attorneys? Because a lot of times what happens with these deals, especially in New York and New Jersey, like I've dealt with this probably 100 times already, they're gonna see that this is called innovation. That's the strategy that we're using to get you guys the money, and they're usually, unless they've dealt with many investors, they're not going to be familiar with it, and because they're not going to be familiar with it, they're going to probably shoot it down before we even get into it. So if I made you feel comfortable where like I'll explain everything that's in there and you understand fully what's going on, is there any way we could just use a title company that is investor friendly and then we could just get it done that way?
Probably not, because I'm very comfortable with a lot of things, but money I'm not.
Understood. So is there any way then that we could schedule a call with your attorney so I could take them through exactly how this works? And then as long as they're on, because I just want to be able to communicate with them just so that like we can make sure everybody's on board. Because that's the only thing I'll ask to get this done. Because if they're not familiar with it and they look at it, I'm telling you right now they're going to shoot it down in 2 seconds just because they're not familiar with it.
Well, I tell you what, I haven't used my attorney since 2017 up there. So
Okay.
I mean, if she gives me time to find out if she's still around, that
Yeah.
would be great. But send the paperwork to me so I can read it over, and then I'll shoot it over to her. You can also send me your contact information.
Absolutely.
Okay, and do you need my email address?
I think, let me see if you filled it out on the web form. Is it charles.bodna@aol.com?
That's it.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll send it over to you by the end of the day today. And then if you could see if your attorney's still in business, see if we could schedule a call with her like tomorrow, him or her, I'm sorry, tomorrow or the next day or even today. And then if they're not available, I have a couple attorneys that we've used upstate. One I will not recommend because I will never do business with them again from the nightmare deal we had up in Binghamton, but I have a couple that are very good that we could try to use, and they do business upstate if your attorney's not in business anymore.
All right, let me get on it then. I'll see if I can get in touch with her.
Beautiful. And I'm gonna this is my cell phone. I'll just shoot you a text with my name, company name, and everything just so you have it. And then once we get that figured out, I'll send you over the agreement and we'll get everything rolling.
Terrific.
Okay, perfect. Well, I really appreciate your time today, Charles.
I appreciate your time too. Thank you.
Absolutely. We'll talk soon.
Okay, bye bye.
Take care. Bye bye. SOS porque no me gusta un tratos in Nueva Jersey. This is why I don't like to, or fucking New York, either or. This is why I don't like doing deals in Jersey and New York. I do them because the spreads are fucking good, but every time you guys go to do business there, it's gonna be hard to not use an attorney, and it's just the extra step. Whereas, like, if he didn't need his attorney, that shit was getting signed on that fucking call. But it's all good because as long as you play ball and you just keep following up with these people, that's gonna be a deal. I'm probably gonna list that for like 250, honestly, maybe 260, and it'll move. So as long as it is in as good of condition as he says it is, like someone could buy that to Airbnb it, or they could buy it as their vacation home, and it's literally like about an hour south of Lake Placid, and it is in a very good part of upstate New York. It's not like this is just like bumfuck nowhere. So We gonna keep these calls going though, y'all. Give me 2 seconds. Let me just mark up my notes with this guy. Follow up. Needs to speak with his. Let me just send this guy a text really quick. Located property. Our website is let's get it. I gotta call back that woman in an hour or two, or in about 40 minutes here. We gotta keep these shits rolling, guys. So that's 2 calls in a row with 2 fucking offers. 0 contracts yet, but they're coming in. This next call will be a contract. Just wait. Don't sleep on the boy. Okay. Follow up. Let me put the task in for tomorrow. Oh. Let's keep these calls going, guys. Okay, Patricia, we got. Let me just make sure I put a task for her. I think I did. Cool. Oh, this is a guy that hung up on me because I offered him less for his house than he wanted. Now he has it listed and pending. Congrats, brother. That was probably an end buyer. Hold on. All right, let's call my boy. See if we can't get him to sign finally. Unless you've already sold it, because. Let's see. Hey, Lamont, it's Joey calling. Joey Bibbo, we had spoken a couple weeks ago about your house in Tobyhanna. Are you still looking to sell it? He hung up on me. What was that? What do you mean, all right, thank you? We gonna get him. Hey, Lamont, we got disconnected. You're not selling it anymore? Everything's good now. Okay. This is somebody I gotta have somebody else call, apparently. Hmm. Me and him are not boys, guys. If you guys want to know who that was the pastor that I may or may not have said, I'm not trying to fuck you to. And he said, I do not appreciate that language. And I said, I am sorry. That's just how we speak. My bad. Okay. Let's keep these calls going. 727. Hello? Hi, Savim. This is Joey calling back. We had spoke about a month ago about your house in Holiday. Are you still selling it? We we were. I think we had came to. I think me and you had came to terms on an offer. You just had to talk to your title company so we could get the contract signed. Yeah. Do you know? Let me see if I could pull it up. Why? Whose name was it in? It says Sabrina Klein. Did she already sign it? Do you know? Oh wow.
my
Okay.
brain, you know.
I'm
And
sorry.
then they said to me, I have, yeah. But anyway, uh, apparently the police came that day. I told the police. I went and hugged the police. I said, please help me. This is my daughter. I just signed the house back and she just stole my house. And apparently, then later on, after I had surgery and talked with either brain surgery, and then the title lady from the title company, she said, don't worry, the police made your daughter sit down, sign the papers, and I took care of it. You owned your house is under your name. Apparently, she didn't do it. She lied to me. I don't know. See, that's why I asked you, who's the name, the house, the title is under. It's still Sabrina. She
Okay.
didn't do it, and she told me she did it.
And do you have a relationship with her still?
I'm sorry?
Or do you still have a relationship with your daughter?
No, no,
Okay.
no. That day when I was in the hospital, they transported me to a Tampa hospital for a neurologist specialist. And I told the nurse, I said, I want to go home. She said, you can't. I can't let you go home. You go home, you're going to die. Because they have to relieve the pressure from your brain and building.
Got
So
it.
I've been taking medication for seizures and for relief pressure. And then I had Pfizer shoot. My scalp was cut open.
Oh geez, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So basically, what I can do is I'm gonna try to call your daughter. I'm gonna see if I can get to the bottom of this, and then I'll keep you posted with what happens. Okay?
Do you have a phone number for her?
Do you have a number by chance?
I knew that she won't answer. She won't answer me or her father. And
What's the number? I'll try to
they,
give her a call,
yeah.
and I won't say you gave it to me. Obviously, I'll just reach out to her cold.
What are you going to tell her?
I'm just gonna tell her that I'm looking to buy her house and see what she says and see if I could figure it out.
Because I need to go to the title company, get that paper, she signed it, and go to the county building, to the, where they, what do you call that?
Record the deeds.
Yeah, record the deed, and then say, okay, you make sure this is the paper she signed it, it's my house. You make sure that they do it.
Exactly. Yeah. So I'm gonna just let me know what her number is. I'm gonna give her a call and I'll see what we could do to help.
Okay, let me, I'm gonna look in my phone, I starts with 400. I'll find your number, and I'll text it to you, okay? This is the number I can text you.
Yeah. This is an. Yeah. You could send me a text to this number with it.
Okay.
Okay. Perfect.
I'm
So,
gonna see if I can find your number, and then I'll send you that.
okay.
Once
Okay.
I get the house under my, make sure that title has my name, I actually want to.
Okay. I'll get to the bottom of it and see what we could do to help. Okay. Thank you so much, Evan. We'll talk soon. Okay. God bless you. Bye bye. Okay. So that one's a weird one. I mean, there's literally the daughter clearly. I don't know if that lady's like older and maybe senile, and like the daughter signed the house into her name, but I don't know what happened there. But all I know is that that house is deeded into the daughter's name, not the lady I was talking to. So I'm gonna try to help. If she can send me your daughter's number, I'll try to call the daughter, see if they want to sell, see what's going on. But if not, you got to keep it moving sometimes. I'm gonna try to help that lady however I can, but if the daughter's looking, if it's in her name and there's nothing like nothing we could do, then there's nothing you could do, obviously. 1 second, guys. Who is this that I sent the contract to? Oh, that was this guy. He ended up listing it. All good. Should have been an Novation deal. All right, let's get this guy Paul on the phone. We're gonna go for that triple tap deal. I've been trying to get this guy on the phone for like a year. This is calling from Florida. Okay. Okay. Let's go, Carmen. Also, put in the comments what city and states you guys are in so we could all network. Let's get some fucking deals done together. Jamie asks, "What do we think about Lansford, PA? May have a duplex locked up. Let's get it, my brother. Let me see where the fuck that is." Oh wow. Okay. That's kind of outside of Scranton and Allentown. The deal that I'm about to lock up in about 5 minutes, that one's in Allentown. So Lansford's kind of out there, but if you have it for the right price, bro, we could probably move that shit. Let's get that shit sold for you, Papa. Get that shit fucking inked in. Here, give me 30 seconds, guys. I gotta use the restroom. And we back. Oh, gotta get the fucking juices flowing again. Once you sit here for like an hour, 22 minutes straight of just constant calling, you gotta get like a little fucking reamped up and shit. Fuck. Let me keep these calls going. I want to call this other lady back in a couple minutes, but oh, let me get this sister on the phone and get this deal locked up. Fuck. She didn't want to answer me yesterday, but we're gonna get her to answer the phone. I don't know if you guys were watching my live yesterday, but I was the guy that like you could not understand her too well. You're going for that triple tap. Come on, Rhonda. Answer the phone. I want to talk to you. I want to get you some money in your pocket. Just got to answer that phone. That's it. Okay. No cruces. All right, let's try calling her back. Let me call Z one more time. Hi, Stacy. This is Joey. You had filled out our web form a couple days ago that you had a property you're selling in Louisiana. Okay, it's 721 South Hopkins. Okay, awesome. How much are you looking to get for that property? 65 or 55? Okay, understood. And if I could get you a number that made you happy, are you ready to start the process right now? Okay, awesome. So a little bit about my process. I'm just going to ask you a couple questions on the property, and then I'll get you an offer on this call. As long as that offer makes sense for you, I'll send you over a purchase agreement that we'll both go over together. And then as long as everything in that agreement's good, we'll sign it. We'll send it over to a title company that'll keep you protected as a seller and us as the buyers. And then we'll pick a closing date you're choosing to receive the money, and that'll come with the wire transfer certified check. But would that be good? Yeah, that would be good. Okay, perfect. One second. So, what's going on with the property condition wise? How's the foundation and structure of it? The whole house is remodeled? Okay. Okay, what exactly did you do to it? Okay. Do you know the age of those items by chance? Do you know the age of the electrical or plumbing? Got it. Okay. Okay. And then and it is a manufactured home, correct? Okay, it's just a regular single family? Okay, understood. And do you know how old the roof is? Okay. Okay. And what's the reason you're selling it? Got it. Are you an investor yourself? Understood. Okay. So how many other houses do you need to get rid of? Got it. Okay. And are you currently living in the house? Got it. Okay. Was this going to be like a rental for you or something like that, or this was just like for you? Got it. That makes sense. Okay. And then other than you guys having too many houses, there's no other reason really looking to sell it? Okay. And how long do you need to get this done in? Or do you have, I guess? Got it. Okay. Okay. Is there any way that we could just get a deal worked out right now then, as long as you're good with the number and then you don't got to deal with any of that? Okay. Yeah, no, you're good. Okay. No, I'm not here to intimidate you. The numbers just got to make sense for both of us, obviously. So as long as we could come to terms on a number, we could get this done. Depending whether we do it cash or not, that'll kind of dictate the price. But would a 60-day close be good for you? Would 60 days for us to get you your money, would that be good? Okay, so you need this done in 30 days or less then. Okay, that's fine. So we'll just do a cash offer then. Say it again. 30 is the minimum we would ever do, just so we could actually get this done for you. But typically, if we're gonna put non-refundable money up, we'll just do that at the end of the inspection. But that's not an issue at all. We could just do like a 5K non-refundable at the end of the inspection. But honestly, with this one, it probably would be 1,500 because depending what price we work out, it's usually just 1% of the purchase price. Typically, it's just 1% of the purchase price. So depending on whatever price we agree on, it would just be 1% of the purchase price. So what would you need as a deposit? Like, is the deposit more important to you, or is us actually closing on this and getting your money more important to you? Okay. Understood. I mean, look, I just want to get this done for you. For us, like, even when I'm working with the realtor directly with the seller, it just we got to come to terms on everything, obviously, for us to get an agreement in place. So we do a lot of transactions. Like, I'm not here to screw you over, leave you high and dry on day 30. That's not how I do business at all. But obviously, like, once we have an agreement in place, I got to send all my partners over there, my contractors over there, just make sure everything is exactly as we think it is. And then as long as it is, we close and you get your money and we get the house. So if that's something you're good with, then I'll talk to my team. I could come up with an offer for you, see if we could figure out an offer that would be fair for the both of us. And then we'll get this done for you. I'll make it so you don't have to keep going back and forth to Louisiana or any of that stuff, or even deal with the realtor, any of it. Would that be fair? Yes, ma'am. Say it again. Okay, perfect. Understood. So let me place you on a brief hold. Let me see exactly how much we could get you. But before I go and talk to my partner, if we're going to cover all the closing costs, we're going to do this in 30 days or less, and there's literally no commissions with us at all. What's the best number you're willing to take so I could go talk to my partner and see how high we can actually get for you? Understood. Okay. Let me talk to my partner and if we can go ahead. I'm sorry. I was gonna say if we can get you that 45, are you ready to sign an agreement right now? As long as we can come to terms on everything else? Cool. Okay. So give me about 30 seconds to a minute. Let me talk to my partner, my underwriting team, and let's see how much we could get you. I'll be right back. 20K price drop without even giving her a fucking number. That shit could rent out for 800 a month. I could probably sell it for 65. There's no fucking comps in the area, but it's in New Iberia, Louisiana. Looks like it's populated over here. Where the fuck is New Iberia, Louisiana? Oh, it's somewhat. Oh, okay. It's right in Lafayette. Let's go. I think it's time for a contract, guys. You still there, Stacey? Perfect. Okay. So we can get you the 45,000, and then basically what we're going to do, we'll do a 5K non-refundable deposit, but we just need an inspection period so we can get that done. So all I got to do is just send my partners out of there, and then we'll post the $5,000. It'll be non-refundable, and we'll get this done in about 30 days, and hopefully we can get it done even a little bit less. I'm nowhere near Louisiana. My partners live out there. One of my partners actually grew up in this town. So I'm gonna send my I send my partners and my contractors out there. I never go to any houses, honestly. That's why we do everything over the phone. I'll send you the purchase agreement to your email. We could go over it right now, and then as long as you're good with everything in there, it'll say that we're gonna put the $5,000 up once the inspection's over, and it'll be completely non-refundable once posted. And then we'll get this done in the next 30 days for you. So what's your email? Okay, what's your attorney's info? And there's no way we could just choose a title company if I have a one-page agreement that's written in like very simple English so you can understand everything? Are they investor friendly? Because usually we use our title company because we're going to cover all the closing costs. We do about 30 to 40 transactions with them a month, and they give us breaks on all of our closing fees sometimes. That's why we like to use them. Like my agreement's very simple. Like I could say it again. Okay, so if is there a way that they could review it today then? So when do you think he could review it by? Because typically our offers are only valid for 24 hours. That's why I'm asking. No, I can give your attorney the time to look at it. We just got to put the funds aside for it, obviously. So I want to make sure that like they can get to it as quick as possible, so we can get this thing done for you as quick as possible. Okay, and I completely understand that, and I want you to be completely comfortable with this decision, so we could get this done for you. So I'm just asking, like, is there a way that they could get to it tomorrow? Do you know, or like, do I have to make it more than 24 hours? Say it again. I mean, if you guys have if it's your go-to attorney and they've already done deals with you, usually they would just it takes 5 minutes to review a contract like this. It's a one-page contract. Okay. I am I am not brand new to this at all. I've okay. I'm not saying you're desperate. I do 30 to 40 of these a month. That's why, and I am the owner of the business. But I just want to come to terms, get this done for you if we can, and then if we can't come to terms, then it is what it is. I'll move on to the next property. Okay, understood. I'll send it to you if you want to have your attorney review it. Have them review it. If not, then and she hung up. This lady's getting an attitude with me. She's like, "Listen, I do this. You don't do this. You're brand new." I'm like, "Ma'am, we ain't brand new." Oh, sometimes when you have leads that come in the way we do, you got to walk away sometimes because she's having her attorney go through this shit, and there's not a single comp in this neighborhood. I don't need to be stressed out over a deal, and my team's gonna look at me and be like, "Why the fuck do you just lock some shit up in fucking New Iberia, Louisiana, when we can't move deals out there?" I mean, we could probably get this one done, but it's all good. I'm gonna call her back later. We're gonna send over that agreement. We'll see if we could get it signed, and if not, if she's gonna be too difficult, then it's like, okay, cool. Nothing wrong with. I'd rather lose a deal by being too aggressive, which I was right there, than not being aggressive enough and missing out on an opportunity. Because it's like, come on. And we're in Louisiana. We're not New Jersey. I hope it's not an attorney state. I don't think it's an attorney state. Let's see. But on that note, we're going to. I don't think it is an attorney state. So my bad. But we're gonna get that shit locked up. And we got another one to call right now, anyways. With me, guys, though, like if a seller's being too difficult on the first call and it's just like she needs everything this one way, then I'm like, you're gonna be a headache the entire process, and I don't need to give my team headaches right now. We have enough of them, trust me. Put in the comments if you guys would have kept pushing, or if you would have just been like, you know what, I'll send the contract to your attorney and that's it. Let them review it, whatever. Because my thing is like, you know your attorney, so then at least give me their info. But let's call this lady from before. Let's get this shit signed, and let's keep the fucking calls going, guys. And Marcel just put some fucking fried chicken right next to me, and it's all I can smell right now. That's fucked up. He knows I'm trying to eat clean right now. Um, who do we gotta call? Jazio said probably drop as well. And where do you get your leads? I get them from the kid that was just behind me, Marcel. He does my Facebook ads for me. We got some good contracts locked up off these. We have one that's assigned for 35K already. You got a bunch of others that are getting moved. We got one assigned for 20K. And we just started using his leads like fucking probably like 2 months ago, I want to say. Jamie, hit him up, bro. I'm telling you, dude. These Facebook ads are way better than the fucking other shit that I know a lot of people have been calling. And they're in metros. If you tell them to be in metros, they're in metros. It's so much easier calling in metros than in fucking like the middle of nowhere. Let me like Kansas, exactly. But in Kansas, there has to be some metros. So if you're in Kansas, at least be calling the metros, not in the middle of fucking nowhere. Like when I was getting or some of my friends were running some leads. I won't say the company, but they were running some leads with a PPC company, and every lead that came in was in the middle of fucking nowhere. Somebody asked, what is his setup fee? Will he help optimize my Facebook and website so that they are ready for the ads? So he'll set you guys up with everything. Everything. You guys get on a call with him, he'll work out whatever he's actually charging. It's way lower than basically any other company, but he will fucking take care of you guys. Like he'll set up all your shit for you so that the Facebook ads are running, and then he manages the account every single month. So if you guys want to use him, um, Jazzy, everybody hit me in the fucking DMs on Instagram, not Facebook, because I am the worst person at answering my Facebook fucking DMs. Joey Bibbo on Instagram, hit me up there. I will give you guys his contact information, and I'll fucking put you guys in a group chat, and I'll get you guys fucking up and running. Let's get it. But I'm about to get out of here. I gotta make my lunch. I got some fucking good ass steak I gotta get cooked, and then I gotta keep these calls going. I gotta help my team with some shit that's going on right now. So I'm gonna leave you guys with a fucking soapbox really quick, and then we'll get right out of here. But remember, if you guys need Marcel for the Facebook ads, just DM me on Instagram, Joey Bibbo on Instagram. That's where I will give you guys all of his shit, and I fucking got you guys. But what's it called? I woke up this morning. I was fucking yesterday. I felt like I was getting sick, right? And I was just like shot. I woke up this morning feeling so fucking good. I was so grateful that I'm just fucking here. I stopped feeling sorry for myself and I was just like, it's going to be a good fucking day. So just understand, however long you guys have been on this fucking path, no matter what's going on in your business around you, it will get better. You just have to be consistent every fucking day. I probably preach this every fucking day, but just make sure you guys are staying on it. And if shit goes bad, just push harder. That's all you got to fucking do. Just don't let your foot off the gas no matter what's going on, and always self assess yourself. Make sure you guys understand that anything that's happening around you is because of what you're doing. So if anything goes wrong, it's on you, and you guys got to take extreme ownership of every fucking thing that's going on. That's how you guys will be successful. If you own a company and your team's fucking up, you're the one that's making them fuck up. It's that simple. Everything that goes on in your team is always a result of everything that you are doing. So you guys got to embody the person you're trying to be. You got to resemble the life you're trying to live, and that's when the most good shit will happen as long as you hold yourselves accountable of everything that's going on around you. I love you guys. Go have a good rest of your day. I will see you here tomorrow. I'm sure I'm going to have some updates with some contracts that are getting signed, and we will get this shit fucking rolling, y'all. Go have a good rest of your day, guys. Peace out.